This video is for all of the young people that have been gaslit into thinking that relaxing their tight curly hair is the easiest way to make it look presentable. So I wanted to get on here and share my natural hair journey. My hair has been curly natural since 2018, so yeah, about 6 years. The texture you see now is not my typical hair texture. This is after a braid out, so I'll insert a picture here of what my hair typically looks like after a normal wash and go. A bit of context. I grew up in central Georgia where it is very humid. I did not have a lot of access to resources or care at home. So admittedly, my hair was doomed from the start. On top of those factors, my mother is Caucasian. I'm mixed, and she was the only person that took care of me. So I pretty much had to figure my hair out all by myself. And other adults in my life convinced me and my mother that the easiest way to deal with my tight curly hair, what some people call 4C hair, was to give me relaxers. I have always had very short hair. This is actually the longest my hair has ever been in my entire life. I can show you a picture of me from freshman year all the way to senior year where my hair was the healthiest it had ever been in my entire life. I can also show you a picture from the last few months before I officially went natural. At this stage in my life, I was a little bit better educated and able to afford nicer products, but my hair length and the way that my hair felt and looked just never met my expectations. The thing that actually made me go natural is I realized that I was doing so many hairstyles to either manipulate my hair into looking more voluminous and curly, or just straight up getting curly crochet hairstyles, that I was like, I grow curly hair out of my scalp for free. Why do I keep doing this to myself? So I went into the bathroom, I got some scissors, and I just started hacking away. I don't necessarily recommend this. It had been a while since I got my last relaxer at that point. So there was actually a teeny weeny afro underneath the straight hair. So I at least had a guide to go off of. But hey, some people choose to just shave it all off and start new. I did start with a TWA, a teeny weeny afro though. Here's the oldest picture I can find from that time. Like I said, that was in 2018. It has been 6 years. After 6 years, my hair is the longest it has ever been in my entire life. Now, this isn't just about hair length. You know, your hair length doesn't really mean too much about you. There are plenty of cute short hairstyles, cute medium hairstyles, and everything in between. But for me personally, growing up in the Eurocentric society that we do live in, I was always so insecure about the length of my hair. So this isn't necessarily true for everyone, but roughly hair length correlates with hair health. The healthier your hair is, the less it's going to break off. Therefore, you're able to retain more length over time. My hair was constantly breaking off, and it had never reached a point below the very tops of my shoulders when I was getting a relaxer. But for me, the best thing about going natural by far has been how much easier it is to take care of my hair. People see me all the time. People stop me in the streets and they're like, oh my gosh, that hair must take you so long. And honestly, I really just want to be like, no. It's actually so much easier to take care of my hair in its natural state than it ever was to try to keep it straight. Yes, my wash routine nowadays takes me about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes to do a typical wash and go like you saw earlier in the video. However, I have very fine, very dense hair, which means that I have a ton of hair. And because of the density of my hair and the tightness of my curl pattern, even with a relaxer, it would take me well over an hour simply to straighten my hair. Straighten my hair. Because for most of my life, I lived in humid environments. So the second I straightened it, it would poof back up anyway. Relaxers never fully got my hair straight. And on top of that, my hair was breaking almost as quickly as it was growing. So I was never truly happy with my hair when it was straightened. Another thing, and this factor is more unique to me being born with albinism, oftentimes people wouldn't understand that I was mixed when they saw me. So they would view my hair through the lens of European straight, silky hair. So oftentimes when they would see me, they would assume that I was someone who just had completely fried bleach blonde hair. So for me, going natural really helped me get in touch with my identity as a Black woman. And nowadays, even though my hair isn't down my back and flowing in the wind the same way that it would if I was only white, I feel more in touch with my femininity and my Blackness than I ever have before whenever I'm rocking my big, beautiful curly hair. It takes a lot of time to deconstruct the European beauty standards that have been forced upon us since before we were even born. But I promise you, if you are someone who struggles to keep their hair straight, to keep their hair manageable, I say why not try going natural? Who knows? You might end up loving it.